lack of flexibility when people get older. It's kind of like they put themselves in their own box, and they stop
growing.
Yeah,
like one of my least favorite things, like as people get older, they start saying like they don't like new music. You know, that's one of my least favorite things to hear, is because it's like you didn't evolve with the time.
Childlike, boo. You know what I'm saying? Podcast episode number 3, Life Unscripted, and you here with me. This your boy, the one and only Rome, and I'm with.
What's up, man? It's your boy Pharaoh back in the building. But we outside today, actually.
We outside. We outside. Like that New York kid said that one time.
I mean, you still a kid at 20, in my opinion. You don't know shit. You have no life experience. You still a kid. You still learning shit. You still figuring yourself out.
I think that's my person. I think it gets a gray area. Like, yes, the 40-year-old may know more, but their actions could leave them at the same place where a 20-year-old is at.
Yeah.
What do you say about, like, how do you... Because that's what I be peeping. I was talking to somebody, and it was like, he old, or that person older than me. They should know better. And I'm like, I wish it was like that. Life was so linear where if they was older, they just, everything qualitatively is better than you. Mental, physical, financial.
Oh, no.
But it don't, life ain't that linear. So that's what I was pointing out when you said 20-year-old and then a 40-year-old typically got more experience.
I think the older you get, like, you can fall into this trap, obviously, where different factors like take over your life, like getting married or you got to raise children, so you got to like put your personal life to the side, and then age kind of catch up with you. But as far as like what can a 20-year-old do versus what can a 40-year-old do, it's like 20-year-old can do a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're intelligent. Like, I'm not trying to undermine their intelligence or their abilities. It's just like the older you get, the more lived experience you have, the more wisdom you have, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you would just assume. And it's not good to assume, because when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. But like when you're older, you experience more shit. You've seen more shit.
No, that's facts. That's what I was thinking too. Yeah.
So it's like when you're 20 years old, you don't have that life experience.
No, you don't.
You don't have that wisdom.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? You're still learning about that shit. You're still learning about yourself.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that. And the crazy part is they can have all that wisdom and life experience and be shelled in, one, because of lack of ability to be flexible with the times. 2, locked in their own head on what they don't know how to. Same thing, the flexibility. It's just seeing a lack of flexibility when people get older. It's kind of like they put themselves in their own box, and they stop
growing.
Yeah,
like one of my least favorite things, like as people get older, they start saying like they don't like new music. You know, that's one of my least favorite things to hear, is because it's like you didn't evolve with the time.
No, facts.
You know what I'm saying? You're judging new shit, like the new era, based on your own personal likes and dislikes and your nostalgia. Like the music you liked when you were a kid ain't the music they're making no more.
Yeah, no, not at all.
And it doesn't need to be.
Nah.
You know, but for some reason people get older, they're like they don't like change. They don't like seeing shit move.
No, they don't. And that's not, I wouldn't say wise. That wouldn't be a successful move on anybody's part to stop moving with the flow. Because that's like, the flow is everything. The flow is everything. And what's crazy about it, the flow don't have to be in terms of, because the flow is in everything you do. Like for sports, when we play NFL, the flow is in like them 1v1s. Now you want to do more so on the, like for instance, let's say this for coaching. A lack of depth in coaching with my father was he didn't see the flow in the transition of the importance of 1v1 and 7-on-7s. He was still locked into when he was growing and doing the football stuff. He didn't see that flow. So what I'm pointing out is there's a flow in everything you do. Everything is constantly evolving. He put out the music, that's also constantly evolving, but the workspace is constantly evolving. Technology is constantly evolving. And where you sit at and attach yourself is where you get left behind.
I think also like when like anything that's dynamic in our society, like culturally and socially, you can learn from that, and something that's constantly evolving means you can constantly learn from it. You know what I'm saying? So if you shelve it and say I don't mess with this no more, like you limit your opportunity to grow and to learn, and like you can learn stuff from younger people.
And what you're pointing out is a mindset shift. Shifting the middle age to the person who really don't even have to be middle age. You could be my age, and people say I don't mess with that. I remember when Yeet first came out, I had so many of my friends. I hate Yeet. I hate that. Hate all the underworld. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Soul Fago, the Summers, the Autumn, the whole underworld. You know what I'm saying? They just stay with what they stayed with. The popular artists that they grew up on was the only ones they listening to, or they switched genres. You know what I'm saying? But they wasn't keeping up with the rap, and that was at my age. That's like 22, 23 years old. So it doesn't have to be 30, it doesn't have to be at 40. It typically start hitting you like at 22, a couple years out of high school.
I think it starts younger than that, because like people are prone for some reason to undermine motherfuckers that's younger than them. Like we have like this God complex when it comes to people that are younger than us.
I agree.
We smarter than them.
I agree.
So I think it start when you're young, because like you think yourself to be better than somebody younger than you.
No, facts. You know so you're saying that's where that mindset starts. That's where that mindset
building from
start
there,
growing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the foundation for that.
And I think it's valid too, just because when you 14, you talking about 11-year-olds. And 11-year-old really, they goofy, they laugh all the time, they can't stay serious, they weak physically wise unless you like LeBron James. But besides that, I can see why it could grow like that. But now if you don't switch that when you get older, and same for the younger people who be like, y'all grown-ups. Like, once you hit college, I say this for football at least, athletics. Once you hit college, age is thrown out, unless you're trying to go professionally. You're gonna be 18 going against 22s. You're gonna go 18 going against 23s. That's hungry, that's more physically developed than you. So you must throw that out and see yourself powerful enough. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. One thing my uncle growing up, he's like 4 years older than me, and like when we were younger kids, he would always tell me like, grow up. Like, stop acting like a kid, grow up. You know what I'm saying? It was like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, this is gonna be crazy, but like, if we could stay tapped into that childlike mentality, you'd be so creative.
What if you could spell that out, characteristic wise? What is that childlike mentality to you?
Not afraid to look stupid, not afraid to fail, not afraid to try new shit and experiment, not afraid to get out your comfort zone. Like, as a kid, you play pretend, you play make believe. You get on the playground, you start running around doing whatever the hell on the monkey bars.
Yeah, no, facts.
Like, you pretend you a king in the castle and shit. As we get older, like, it feels like that imagination. Stop acting like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you limit your creativity.
Facts.
You limit your ability to like see things from a new perspective.
Facts.
It's like, why?
No, that's 100% facts too. When you speak, it was gold right there. That was gold. What? And it be the people that you hold the closest that would try to enable that part of you. That would try to tell you to go that route. That would say, don't think like that. Do this because
you're shining too bright.
You know?
You're shining too bright. They got to dim you somehow.
What? And then what's crazy, they phrase it like you not shining. They phrase it like the way you are actually taking away the sun from them. Ooh, because they're close to you, right? So they rock out with you and they talk about you. They can't say nothing good about you because they don't see the good in what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that stuff is mind-blowing to me, especially for everybody who's on a mission and their close ones don't believe that mission. You know what I'm saying? My dad sent me a video, I Show Speed, and he was on the Shannon Sharp, the interview thing, and his mom was like, you can't stream in this house. And what he did, he left and moved in with his dad and kept streaming. And then eventually he dropped out of high school and kept streaming. I think it was dropped out of high school. I don't know if he graduated or not. But he kept streaming. Look who he is now. And that's what I mean by like the closest ones to you will try to dim you. Like, they don't see the light in that. They look like mud to them. Like, I want to get you out of it. It's dirty in you.
They don't get it, but here's the thing. You got to believe in yourself and your dreams more than everybody else do. They're not obligated to believe in you. So when somebody comes at you and says, I don't believe in your dream, it's on you to use that as fuel. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what he did. He said, I'm not going to let your opinion of me and what I do affect my vision. This is what I want to do. And his belief in himself to make something happen, despite what everybody was telling him, was stronger than their disbelief.
No, facts.
So he kept going.
What advice do you have to someone who's struggling with that? Because there's a quote, I don't know if I wrote it down to talk about, but this was the quote, finishing it up. How was today's podcast? Is the overall. Oh, we got the theme too, evolving.
It was cool, man. What did y'all think of the podcast, man? What did we say that tripped y'all up? that made y'all say, what the hell is he talking about? That's what I want to know. I want to know where our logic fell apart. I want to read about that.
Also, before we leave, I want to switch something up. But like and subscribe. I'll catch y'all next time, next week. Peace out.